Hello everyone and welcome back to my The General Hospital 24 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ava Jerome, Maura West, will make a stunning discovery while Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, and Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, grow closer. Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Benard, will also face a change of plans, so let's talk about what's coming up. During the week of March 31st to April 4th, Sonny and Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, will deal with some hurdles when it comes to prying answers out of Soliski, Jeff Wolf, the hitman someone hired to take Sonny out. Although Jason and Sonny won't get the name of the person who ordered the mega hit, Sonny won't give up. This will simply force a strategy shift for Sonny as he continues his sweats to strike back against his adversary. Meanwhile, Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, will flip out when she sees the consequences of her conduct. Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, and Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, will suffer auto crash injuries that affect them being rushed to GH. Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, will also have a freakish chill once he sees Liz is hurt, and it may not take him long to figure out that Christina was behind a case of auto tampering that went wrong. Ava may figure that out as well since she'll ultimately discover some stunning information. Will Ava's intel lead her to the conclusion that Christina must have tampered with Rick's auto because it was in her space? As for Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Baganos, she'll be an emotional wreck due to Rick's hospitalization. Molly will sweat she's going to lose someone differently she loves, so she'll accept Cody Bell's, Josh Kelly, comfort. Of course, Molly's pain is only going to add to Christina's guilt in the coming occurrences. Christina may comfort Molly too, each while keeping the horrible secret of what she's done. Next, we should talk about a veritably special occasion that'll air on Tuesday, April 1st. That'll mark the show's 62nd anniversary, so look for GH to recognize it with the fidelity of the Dr. Monica Quartermain, Leslie Charlson, Cardiac Care Center. Latterly, Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, will drink someone for a job interview. Since Diane and Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, are looking to add another attorney to their establishment, that's where Marco, Adrian Anchondo, will presumably come by. Lucas Jones, Van Hansis, should be in for shock when Marco gets the job and announces that he's moving to Port Charles. That'll surely set the stage for love to bloom between Marco and Lucas, but Brad Cooper, Perry Shen, will be jealous and concerned about this new connection. Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue, will have some enterprises of her own as she flips out on Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota. Will Sidwell and Natalia dispute about their son since it looks like Marco is indeed their child? As for Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, and Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, they'll find some common ground as their love gets back on track following all the poisoning drama. Still, Carly will still have to deal with Jason's worries once he returns from Toronto. Jason and Carly will do their stylish to hash effects out, so we'll see if Jason can learn to tolerate her relationship with Brennan, at least for now. Whatever the case, Jason will catch up with Sasha once he returns home as well, so they'll share some sweet moments and grow closer. Away, Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, will have some reservations, presumably when Vaughn, Bryce Durfee, leads her down from the WSB training installation for a little field trip. Jocelyn will eventually find out her WSB fate, so she should learn she's passed all her tests and has been cleared for the coming phase. All signs point to Jocelyn ultimately getting in sanctioned WSB agent, but living a life of secretiveness will come with plenitude of challenges. As for Kai Taylor, Jens Austin Astrup, he'll give Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, updates on Drew Quartermains, Cameron Matheson, offer to pay for the surgery that could help him renew his football career. Trina will worry about Drew's docket and may push Kai to do with caution. Latterly, Kai and Trina will face an interruption, so they may have a date night that gets derailed. Drew will have another showdown with Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner, after his Quartermain vault destruction plot fails. Effects won't be going Drew's way, but he'll surely come up with new ways to make his adversaries miserable. During the week of April 7th to 11th, Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, and Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watt-Rose, alliance could spell trouble. Will Nina and Portia come up with a way to gain the upper hand on Drew, or will he baffle them in the end? Despite Jason's attempt to make peace with Carly regarding Brennan, alarm bells may continue to go off. Brennan's secrets could be his downfall, since it's just a matter of time until they all unravel. Back with Ava, could she blackmail Christina after working the auto-sabotage mystification? Ava might make a vaticination about transferring Christina to captivity unless she's willing to surrender to a list of demands. Ava meets with Rick and thanks him for coming. She fills him in on what happened at Sunny's, and that commodity is wrong with him. Rick makes a call and learns his family has been admitted to GH, and asks Ava to tell him what passed. She details the events, including the bottle of capsules he dropped. She says she was going to help him, but also Christina came in, gave him a lozenge, and she sounded to know what was going on. Rick says Sunny's been on drug for times, but Ava says Sunny not for pain. He could slightly breathe, and commodity was wrong with him. Rick says he's enjoying the idea of Sunny's death a little too important. Ava says Sunny told her if not for Avery, he'd have her killed. She knows Sunny is hiding this condition, so it must be serious. Ezra meets with Drew at the bar, and Drew needs help taking care of Tracy Quartermaine. He knows Ezra has connections at Public Workshop, and he wants the Quartermaine vault torn down right now. Ezra tells Drew this is his battle, his family. Drew says the Quartermaines were told months ago to move the vault, and they haven't, so he wants it razed to the ground hereafter. Jordan stops by Curtis' office and thanks him for the positive content of her at the press conference. She also noted how he appertained to Drew as Drew Kane and tells him well done. Curtis says she should have seen Drew's face when she set up him having tea with Aunt Stella and Tracy. Curtis knows Drew's pride will make him do commodity stupid, and it'll expose his true colors to the entire world. Jordan warns him to watch out for unintended consequences. Laura arrives to see her friend as Gannon is leaving Sunny's place. She can see Sunny's not well, and he asks her not to tell anyone about his house call. Sunny can't lie to her and tells her about his heart condition. He says he has business to take care of before he can get the surgery in 2 weeks. He just needs to avoid stress until also. He's been doing well until moment, but Ava came by and pushed his buttons. Fortunately, Christina was then to help him, and Dr. Gannon checked him out. Sunny tells her he doesn't want the public to know, his musketeers and family, or his adversaries. He's thinking not just about him but Port Charles as a whole. Laura promises she'll keep his secret. Christina goes to Irene/Adela's grave and harangues about what happened at her pater's and how Ava didn't help him. She cries Ava was killing him just like she killed Adela. Christina says nothing sees how dangerous Ava is except her. Christina says, I've to stop her. Ava has to be stopped, and I've to stop her. Tales suggest he's Jen Sidwell's son, likely with Natalia Ramirez, and that's got the gossip shop churning. Natalia has dropped hints about her estranged son, and Allison Blaze Rogers has mentioned her family too. Marco is likely to hit Windmere like he owns the place, and the suggestions are screaming Sidwell Ramirez DNA. Natalia has been tight-lipped about her son, but her simulated vibes match Blaze's throwaway lines about her bro. Still, it's only a matter of time before Blaze follows him back to city, if Marco is the missing link. Christina has been trying to cement her life back together after Blaze bolted on the heels of her losing her baby girl, but this could rip the band-aid right out.